Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible weekend. I don't know where to start, man. Hang on a second here. So I put this out 1 second. One tiny second here. All right. We are live worldwide. Thanks for joining us tonight. I won't be long with you. Let's start Friday night. So, Friday night with NXT TakeOver. My goodness, an incredible weekend here. I'm going to get to the good stuff just a little bit. We got the Profits in the pre-show. Defeated Fabian Aichner. I'm butchering these names. And Marcel Bethler. Jackson Ryder defeated Danny Burch. Candice LeRae, Mrs. Johnny Gargano defeated Aaliyah. The War Raiders defeated Aleister Black and Ricochet. The Velveteen Dream retained the North American Championship by defeating Matt Riddle. Walter. We have after 2 years, we have a new, ladies and gentlemen, NXT champion, and his name is Walter. Shayna Baszler defeated Io Shirai. I can call her Lo Shirai. It's Io Shirai. Bianca Belair, Kairi Sane retained the women's championship in a two out of three falls match. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, is your new NXT champion. That's Friday night. Saturday night, much love to all the Hall of Famers. Booker T and his brothers, Booker T is now a two-time Hall of Famer, as well as Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Now, Bret Hart's giving a speech. I've noticed on the network, on the WWE network, they edited out, but during his speech, a guy came up and attacked Bret Hart, and he got beat out of him. Some dude was about to attack Bret Hart, and the dude that did that got his butt kicked. You don't have to barricade. A beautiful speech by Bret Hart. I'm not going to go into it. If you want to see the whole thing in its entirety for free, the WWE Network place to be. USA Network has it right now, but it's better on the WWE Network for the low price of $9.99. Check that out. It's going to be up all year long, all month long, all night long. It's going to be up there quite some time. So you can check that out whenever. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Tori Wilson is a Hall of Famer. Much love to you, Tori. And finally, the late Chyna took her rightful spot in the Hall of Fame, along with D-Generation X, the Honky Tonk Man, and so many other great people in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to you. Now let's get to the goods. WrestleMania 35. Buddy Murphy, the pre-show, lost. Tony Nese is your new Cruiserweight champion. Carmella won the women's Battle Royal match. Kurt Hawkins, Zack Ryder, your new tag champions. Braun Strowman won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal match. Unfortunately, it was the pre-show. Seth Rollins defeated Brock Lesnar. He's your new Universal Champion. How cool is that, man? Congratulations, Seth Rollins. Man, that was pretty cool. Now, Brock Lesnar said, I'm not waiting around to the end. Let's get it started. Let's get it on. But in the end, Seth Rollins was victorious. AJ Styles defeated Randy Orton. The Usos defeated Aleister Black, Ricochet, Rusev, Shinsuke Nakamura, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. Shane McMahon defeated The Miz in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Iconics are your new women's tag champions. In about 1 minute, it took 1 minute. Cody, no, I'm gonna come back to that. Samoa Joe in a minute put Rey Mysterio to sleep. Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre. Triple H keeps his in-ring career as defeated Batista. If he would have lost, his in-ring career would have been over. Baron Corbin defeated Kurt Angle. Finn Balor defeated Bobby Lashley. Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch is your new women's champion and SmackDown's champion. She won both titles. And ladies and gentlemen, the icing on the cake, for the first time ever in professional wrestling history. Believe me, I checked. It's never happened before. And thank God it happened last night. Ladies and gentlemen, Kofi Kingston is your new WWE champion. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? I was wrong. I was dead wrong. I gave Kofi Kingston 2% chance. Let's be real. The man ain't ready for a black champion. The man ain't gonna let Kofi Kingston win. By the man we know who I'm talking about, the chairman, Vince McMahon. But nonetheless, Kofi said, screw you. I'm gonna get what's mine. And by Kofi Kingston got what's his. And he's tonight, right at this very moment, holding the gold, paying the bills. He is the man, the WWE champion. And the great man once said, to be the man, woo, you got to beat the man. And as of this moment, Kofi Kingston is the man around here. Much love, much respect. It's about doggone time, Kofi Kingston, a Grand Slam champion, ladies and gentlemen. Kofi Kingston is a former Intercontinental champion, United States champion, tag team champion. A Grand Slam champion makes you want every major title that the company has to offer. And Kofi Kingston been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Got some new shirts, by the way. Kofi Kingston's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. He is your champion. First time ever. I'm excited. I hope John May will be on the show as we expand more about that. But man, congratulations to Kofi Kingston. It's about doggone time. Now, as proud I am of Kofi Kingston, where does he go from here? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. The next pay-per-view, the very next pay-per-view will be, let's see what we got here. Money in the Bank. That's going to be in, where we're going to be at, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be in Hartford, Connecticut. Fun fact for you, not too far from the WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. But nonetheless, it will take place in Hartford, Connecticut. I'm going to assume, and I hate people assume, but I want to assume the WWE Championship with the newly won championship on the line. But against who? Who will be challenging Kofi Kingston for that title? We'll find out very soon in the weeks to come. But much love, Kofi Kingston, man. By the way, you guys know last night, the most lit night ever, ended around 11 o'clock, man. We was partying, we was popping bottles, we was rolling. Dude, my poor mom, he hosted a party, a small WrestleMania party for me to love. But you know, moms don't really give too much crap about wrestling. But she did what she faked it to make it best she could. Around 10 o'clock, she got tired of it. But anyway, thank you very much, Mama. She's not even listening to the show. Thank you very much. But anyway, eating around 11 o'clock, and that's just the iceberg. What happens at Money in the Bank? What happens at the next pay-per-view after that? We'll find that out. So much more going down. That's going to be May 19th at Harvard, Connecticut. By the way, if you're in Dallas, Texas, I'll see you guys at the American Airlines Center July 1st. Monday Night Raw will be down here July 1st. I'm going to try to get tickets to see New Japan Pro Wrestling July 6th. That's a Monday night. That's a Saturday night. You know what? I'm going to forego New Japan. Check out Monday Night Raw. Hey. Actually, I'll do that. I'll figure it out later. But anyway, New Japan is coming down here July 6th. That's a Saturday. Monday Night Raw coming down. WWE's coming down here July 1st. That's the Monday. So much going on in the world of wrestling. And it's a wonderful time, a wonderful season to be a wrestling fan, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a Wrestling Tracks fan, how cool, how awesome is this? Because you get the goods. You know what I'm saying? You get the goods around here. If you're new, if you want the exclusive goods, all you gotta do is go to WrestlingTracks.net, click on sign up. All we need is your phone, your name, your email. If you want to choose the email option, push your email down. We'll inbox you some exclusive good as I did this afternoon. If I don't feel like doing the live, we'll tape it and we'll send it to you through your email. You'll get the first ones to get the copy of it. The rest of everybody else got to wait till they get it live. That's how cool it is to be subscribed to Wrestling Tracks. And guess what? It's free. Your next hookup. I love hooking people up. Nobody likes paying full price. If you like paying full price, something's wrong with you. But if you love hookups, in the summertime, holla at me. I'm hooking you up all summer long. So let's say June 1st through the 28th. Wrestling Tracks will hook you up just in time for SummerSlam, which is in August. June 1st, June, July, or August, one of the 3 months. We're going to do it all month long. June, July, August 1st to the whatever. We're going to use the code HEAT. We might take money off, might take percentage off. You might get free shipping, whatever. We're going to hook you up. That's later. But for right now, before we get to SummerSlam, we got to go through Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Real simple. All you got to do is qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when you qualify for that, you're in. The ladder match, real simple. Hanging high above the ring is a briefcase. Inside the briefcase is a guaranteed contract for any championship match of your choosing. Let's say if you're a woman, you get a women's title match. If you're a dude, you can choose the WWE Championship. You can choose the Universal Championship anytime you want. Let's say there's a championship match going on. It's the most opportune time. Go down the ring, cash it in. It's a triple threat match. The opponent, let's say the champion just finished defending the title. He's weak. He's exhausted. He's injured. Using his opportune time. You go down, cash it in. Boom. There you go. There only been 5 people to cash in and lose. Everybody else cash in and won. Money in the Bank contract. That's the golden ticket. How you doing, Willy Wonka? That's the golden ticket. You got the golden ticket right there. All you gotta do is cash in, and you're basically guaranteed a championship match of your choosing anytime you want. But that's May 19th. Before we get there, May 19th. That sounds familiar. That date. Something about that date. May 19th. Stay with me now. Kane, if you are a wrestling fan, you know why that date sounds familiar. Kane had a little tragic incident happen in his life on that very date. I believe it was his mother His parents died in the fire. Long story. You gotta go back to the ad there to see the full story on that. And you can do that by going to the W Network. For now, it's 99 cents. You're welcome. But that's a cool, interesting background story right there. So, but the point is, May 19th, Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I'm going to make a prediction here. Kofi Kingston will defend the WWE Championship. And the Money in the Bank ladder match, I'm going to say my boy Ricochet will compete. I'm going to say Aleister Black will have a title leading the match as well. A few NXT guys, a few SmackDown guys, a few Raw guys. NXT UK might come on over. Congratulations to Walter. Walter is a powerhouse, man. If you don't know who Walter is, look him up. Just Walter, WWE, and you'll be surprised how interesting Walter is. You compete everywhere. In Japan, Australia, Mexico, you name it, done. Walter has been there, done that. And Friday night, Walter ended the 2-year reign of Pete Dunne as the NXT UK champion. 2 years. 2 freaking years, Pete Dunne was the man. And like I said earlier, there's a once wise man once said, to be the man, woo, you got to beat the man. And Pete Dunne, for 2 straight years, was the man in the NXT UK division. But Walter had other things in mind. Walter said, screw you, it's my time. I know I just showed up here. I want the gold. And Walter got it all. And last time I checked, he that has the gold has the power. And he that has the power, you're dang straight, has the gold. So, congratulations to all the new champions in WWE and NXT, on SmackDown, on Raw. Congratulations to you. Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, will she have another opportunity? What happens to Becky Lynch? Will Becky Lynch defend her championships? Yes, she is both the Raw champion and the SmackDown Women's champion at the same time. That does not count, however, as undisputed. But we're going to see how it goes tomorrow night on SmackDown. We'll see. Now, let's go back to Kofi for a second. Kofi Kingston defied the odds, and the odds stacked really high. And y'all know the song. It's a long way to the top. You want to rock and roll, right? Well, Kofi Kingston said, man, let's get funky with it. Kofi Kingston, despite everything thrown at him in the past month, through gauntlet matches, he had his original opportunity. Kofi Kingston's original championship opportunity. He was so close. He had a contract right in front of him, ladies and gentlemen. All he had to do was sign the contract, and he had a championship match waiting for you at Fastlane not too long ago. Vince said, "Hold on, wait a minute, player. I don't know. I don't feel you like that. I'm gonna replace your tail with somebody who's been out for a year with knee surgery named Kevin Owens." You know how that went. Kevin Owens lost his opportunity. So Vince said, "You know what? I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Make 5 guys in the gauntlet match, back to back. Boom." Well, Kofi Kingston did that. Vince said, one more guy, the champion, kept Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, that knee to the face in the end, shattered Kofi Kingston's dreams. New Day said, "We got him here, player. We got you back." The New Day won their opportunity in the tag team gauntlet match, and they won. Kofi Kingston was in, and at WrestleMania, despite all odds, ladies and gentlemen, Kofi Kingston, to this very day, at this very moment, is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But it gets interesting right here. Kofi comes out tonight, not too long ago, and said, "Hey, Seth Rollins, I know you won your match. I won my match. Let's do it like Becky Lynch did. Let's put title for title. Winner gets both of them." That's not. I like the idea, but that's not very smart. You just won championship last night. I like the idea, But for that kind of match, you need on the biggest stage possible. Maybe next year's WrestleMania, title for title, winner takes both of them. But in the end, the bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, not tonight, man. We still screwed. We're still pissed off from Sunday night, and it wasn't meant to be. Where we see Kofi Kingston versus Seth Rollins, or whoever the champions will be at that time, title for title. But next week will be very interesting in the own country of the Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart in Montreal, Canada. Maybe Bret Hart might stop by. We'll see next week. Monday night, as I said, July 1st, I will be in the house as Monday Night Raw comes down here in the American Airlines Center. I'm going to see about New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's going to be a very interesting time to be a wrestling fan in the state of Texas. Let me tell you. By the way, before I forget, you guys saw the Hall of Fame ceremony, Bret Hart and that dude. What was that all about? Check out the network. Fortunately for you, if you missed it, they edited that part out when Bret Hart got attacked. But if you join the Wrestling Tracks Club, we got a little something for you tomorrow. Don't miss it. We'll send it around noontime, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that. We'll talk all about the legacy, the possibility of more black champions in WWE. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. I give Kofi Kingston a 2% chance. Yes, I was wrong. 2% chance I gave Mr. Kofi Kingston, and I was wrong. Thank God I was wrong. Let's keep the momentum going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have more. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have more black champions in WWE? R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, Biggie Langston, Dr. Xavier Woods. That's right, a wrestler with a doctorate. Say what? A doctor in professional wrestling is field psychology. Come on, somebody. Talk about black excellence. But anyway, tomorrow night we'll talk all about Kofi Kingston and the opportunity WWE has to have more black champions. Will that happen? Possibly. Will they do it? I hope so. All that and more tomorrow. Check your inbox if you're a part of the club. If you're not a part of the club, too bad. If you want to be, very simple. WrestleTracks.net. On the top of the page, click on sign up, put your info in. We'll inbox you immediately. If you got problems with the site, box the word WTracks. One word, WTracks. To WrestlingTracks@gmail.com. We'll inbox you back, and everybody is happy, and it's for free. It's all free. How can you not like free stuff? Hang on a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I forget, the song I'm going to bring up, and I forgot, happened this past weekend. Oh, that's right. NXT. Dude, the talent of NXT. The talent of NXT, man. Is incredible. I'm telling you, the talent NXT has is incredible. We're raising up younger wrestlers. See, wrestling has changed 20 years. 20 years ago, you had to know somebody, man. Your daddy, your mama, your uncle, your brother, somebody. You had to know somebody. Nowadays, anybody can be trained to be a part of this business that we love called professional wrestling. And let me tell you something. I want to tell you right now before we go any further. Let me tell you, it's not easy. Please don't come to WWE Performance Center in Tampa, Florida, thinking it's going to be a piece of cake. Trust me, it's not. Is it worth it? You're dang right. But there's gonna be some scratching, some clawing. You're gonna tear your butt off. All to get to the top of the business. But of course, you can't get taught for nothing, right? So I'm not. By the way, this is not in any way, shape, or form endorsement from us. But I'm telling you, if you would like to be, if you consider being a professional wrestler, WWE once in a while has tryouts. Go down to Tampa, Florida, or wherever they tell you to go, try out. If you don't make it, please do not think about it as they don't want me. Try again. Okay? I know plenty of wrestlers have told no. Johnny Gargano still has an email when they rejected his he went to a tryout and they rejected him. He went to a tryout and they rejected him, and they emails, hey, not right now. Thanks for considering WWE. He still has that email. People like Johnny Gargano have scratched the claw to be in this business today, and this very day he is the NXT champion. There is always a way in WWE. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. There's always a way in. There's never not an opportunity to be a part of this business. That's if you want to be a wrestler. If you don't want to be a wrestler, there's other opportunities. There's commentary. You can host the program on the network. So many other cool things. But the money is the WWE Performance Center. Check it out. It's in Orlando, Florida, or Tampa, Florida. Beautiful facility. Every once in a while, go to a tryout and enjoy. If not, even if you don't get accepted, enjoy the experience they're going to offer you. They're going to teach you how to do a promo. They're going to teach you how to take a punch, how to handle, how to do this, how to do that. They actually have classroom. I'm rambling right now for a reason. So I'm trying to tell you how cool this is. NXT, how NXT was born. NXT was born off this platform, off this opportunity to train people, to open the doors to average Joes. 20 years ago, you had to know somebody in this business, man. Look at Roman Reigns. People like Roman Reigns, people like Nia Jax. If their cousin wasn't Dwayne The Rock Johnson, do you honestly think they'll be here in WWE? The answer to that question is hell no. They will be scratching and they'll be clawing their way to the top of this business if their cousin wasn't Dwayne The Rock Johnson. 20 years later, anybody can have the opportunity to be a wrestler. If they see something like they'll give you some more tryouts and work with you. They have actual classrooms, a classroom setting to teach you how to cut a promo, how to handle heat. What's heat? He's like the bad side of it, if you will. That's how cool it is. We're gonna wrap it up tonight. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening to my ramblings, and I appreciate you guys so much. And if you would like to be a part of the club, all you gotta do is go to WrestleTracks.net, sign up, and boom, there you go. If you got a problem with the sign up thing, all you gotta do is email the store WTracks, one word, WTracks, to WrestlingTracks@gmail.com, and you're in, and we'll see you a link immediately when you do that, and you're in. But the rest of you guys, you have to wait till we post on the air. That's why it's important to join the club. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and my rants and so much more. We got to go. We'll see you guys next time we see you. Have a great night. Enjoy.